Greetings, Palm Cove visionaries, and especially all of the new subscribers we have for Palm Cove Vision. So I'm doing an update to Lot 100, and unlike the previous one I did about Lot 100, which was over 20 minutes long, this is only going to be a few minutes, mainly to update the new subscribers on this incredibly important issue that needs to be solved now. So here we are. This is Lot 100 just here. And what Council needs to do now is impose a requirement on the development of Lot 100 that includes vehicle access from the west into Carriota Close and into French Street. That's important even if the esplanade doesn't become a promenade. It'll have to sometime because there's no other option. So you know, just looking at it as someone who, you know, can barely sign my own name, let alone draw plans, I would imagine you'd do something like have a one-way lane, road, street, whatever you'd call it, coming in here this way. You'd probably have a loading bay here where trucks could stop to unload, and then on trolleys they could bring their goodies into Carriota Close this way. There's also the post office here, of course. Hi, Teresa and Glenn. Lucky to have them, aren't we? And this is Paradise Village Shopping Centre, where, you know, I don't know, about 20 traders, and including wine bars, El Greco restaurant. We've got Rattle and Hum here. This gets incredibly chaotic, especially during the season in this area in the mornings when trucks and buses and the garbage disposal all have to reverse in from the esplanade. And so it's horrific. There's an undercover car park here for Paradise on the Beach guests, and there's an undercover car park here for the Paradise Village traders, shops. There's also a couple of public car parks in there, not that well known. Yeah, so that's it. You know, out here would be the bay. Once they've finished doing what they have to do, get back in the truck, come along this way. If needed, they can go in here to provide Reef House with their goodies. There's a Reef House loading bay just here. And there's also an undercover car park here for Reef House. And there's an underground car park just here for Villa Paradiso. So then carry on from there out into Amphora, and once you get into Amphora, then it's two-way as it is at the moment. It's pretty straightforward. There are no big engineering challenges there. There are no buildings to knock down. There might only be one tree to lose here, one Melaleuca tree to lose just here. That really is what it's all about. And that has to happen now because there's the development application before Council. Council has contacted the applicant to say that they intend to refuse the application. But as we understand it, the applicant is still trying to comply. And those compliances don't include traffic flow. So in theory, they could comply and it could be approved, and we wouldn't have access from the west into French Street and Carriota Close. I'm going to do a much longer video about the development and marketing of Palm Cove, and it will touch on issues here. But I'm just going to keep this as short as it is now to just explain that particular issue. Needs to be done now by council. We'd like to have the mayoral candidates giving this priority to let us know what they intend to do after the election. We know that our local member, our Division 9, Brett Olds, has always supported the promenade, and as recently as maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, when I first produced an idea like this, Brett responded by email saying, "I like it." So we've got that support from our Division 9 candidate, current councillor and candidate for the election. We just need to get everyone else on side with this. It just makes so much sense. Thank you.